What's going on, Chad? It's your boy Mitchie Matt checking in for another day of misery with the New York Mets trying to get a win. Already down 2-0 in the top of the second, and I was late today. Where I was your boy was at a daddy-daughter dance, somewhat, and so we're stepping on. We got the Angels game, West Coast game 1, and the Mets are trying to get a win. Angels have lost 9 in their last 10, but they're already winning 2-0 against the Mets. Surprise, surprise, chat. It looks like it's going to be another long night. Arena's pitching, so we should be able to get to him. Beatty just looks lost at the plate, though. 2-2 count for Beatty. There's 1 out in the top of the second. Angels lead 2-0. Let's go, Mets in the chat. LGM. Let's get it. And we're going to tune in and watch this debacle. This excuse of a team, this poor excuse of a team that they call a baseball team as Beatty strikes out. Unable to handle the off-speed stuff from Arena. Beatty strikes out, and he's on the fast track to Syracuse, chat. I don't care that he can play defense. He's lost out there, looking like a sad Bambi at the plate. Foofa Met fan in the building. What up, Foof? What's going on, man? Yeah, I saw your post. That was cool. And MJ Melendez is gonna pop one up to center field. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning. So bottom of the second done. We're gonna be heading into the bottom of the second. We're going to the bottom of the second. Angels are winning 2-0. They've lost 9 out of the last 10. But we got a rookie on the mound, Christian Scott, coming back off of injury. He had Tommy John last year. He was in the minors to start the season. Only got 3 starts, and because Kodai is trash, because Peterson is trash, and Sean Manaea is not any better, they got to call up the kid. It was either him or Chino Tong. Chino Tong or Jonah Tong. He's not doing too well in the minors, but that's why Jonah Tong didn't get the call, because he pitched a few starts last year. I think 1 or 2 good ones, and then some other ones he got smacked around. Tong wasn't ready either to come up to the majors last year, but the Mets had no starters. The Knicks had starters. The Knicks won by 60, Chad. Well, we were winning by 60 yesterday. Ended up winning by 51 points. Your New York Knicks going to the Garden for game 1 against Philadelphia 76ers. I think they play tomorrow, Chad. Boston and Philly game 7 to take on your New York Knickerbockers on 34th and 7th Avenue. You heard? Let's go Knicks. Knicks in 6. Knicks in 5. What are we playing around with 6 for? Then we're going to watch this kid, Christian Scott, take the mound again. Let's go Mets. I'm on the wrong channel. Yo, Lee, I went live for the Knicks game last night. It was pretty cool. You had Clyde Frazier out there, Patrick Ewing, John Starks. Remember the old team? Allen Houston, Latrell Sprewell as Christian Scott takes the first pitch. Pat Ewing, Marcus Camby doing damage out there back in the 90s. We have to go up against Michael Jordan and Reggie Miller back then. Was that fair? No. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Alex, let's go Mets. We have 120 games left. Yo, Alex, we gotta win I don't know. We gotta win double the games we lose to finish with 90. It's not looking good right now. 0-2 count. I do like this pitcher though, Christian Scott. He gave up a 2-run home run against Soler. So who's got Soler on the fantasy baseball draft? I don't know. If you need somebody on the bench, pick him up. He just went yard. He just hit a 2-run dinger against Christian Scott. Christian Scott did give up some home runs in 2024. There's a 1-2 pitch. He lifts it to left field, and Who is that? Soto's out there. Vamos, mi Soto, el primo, el dominicano de la República Dominicana, ese tigre. Let's go, Soto. Back playing defense. Back where he belongs in the outfield, trying to win a Gold Gloves this season before the injury. Who's DHing then? I'm just hopping on late. I had a little event to go to with my daughter, but we back at it, chat. We back at it. Please don't associate the Mets with the Knicks. Positive vibes only. Bro, what fan are you? Are you a Knicks fan or what? I remember you used to like AI back in the day, Lee. Little wishy-washy. I remember the Sixers jersey, bro. Marcus Semien is gonna throw him out for a ground ball, second out of the inning. So nobody on, 2 out in the bottom of the second. Semien looking like he's playing with his hamstring out there. I don't know why he couldn't. He didn't feel the ball like C. Hall did back in the day. Your boy C. Hall was an athlete, man. I watched him play defense. I'm like, yo, this guy, and he can steal bases. You know, shout out to C. Hall. You know, watching from the angelic skies. Let's get a win today, Mets. What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? Here comes Christian Scott with the pitch. Fouls it off. 1-1 count to Frazier. Down goes Frazier at the Garden. Let's go, chat. I didn't even look really who was picked. I mean, it's Christian Scott against Jose Urena. We should be able to beat this team. There's a swing. 1-2 count for Christian Scott. He's settling in. 35 pitches thrown in the top of the second. Bottom of the second, sorry, we're away. West Coast game. Let's go, Mets. Christian Scott. Get set. The pitch. And he pops it, foul. Off-speed pitch to Frazier. Frazier's batting 9th in the order, batting 269. Hopefully the Angels can get some bad luck and the Mets can get some wins together. Like your boy Alex said, 120 games left of this. I'll be here, Chad. I'll be going live. Let's go. Here comes the pitch. Fastball right by him, but he was able to foul a piece off. We will win this game 3-2. Yeah, we need to win some games. We need to get a whole winning streak going on. Mendy looks like he's safe. They're not firing Carlos Mendoza as Frazier lifts that to Soto, makes the catch. Soto flashing the glove. He's not stumbling and bumbling and fumbling out there like your boy Freddie Peralta last game. Pissed me off, man. He's pitching a good game. Gets a grounder, hits off his glove. The guy's he's gonna be safe, right? Why mess with a good start? He goes, picks up the ball, throws it to the corner of the wall at third base. It rolls foul. The guy scores from first base. The guy at home goes to second or third. That literally lost the game for us. The last game we played, Soto got robbed with a home run, but it was Freddie Peralta's defense. Like, calm down, bro. Where'd you learn how to play defense at? Fucking Shell Creek? But, I mean, pitching well. I think he had like 7 or 8 strikeouts, Freddie. But that defense was atrocious. Just put the ball in the glove, get the next guy out. But he pretty much gave them like 2 runs in the first inning. And that's not what we need. Not what we needed from Freddie Peralta. And supposedly his defense was good, but and he's throwing the Vientos, but the throw was nowhere near Vientos. Brett Beatty out there looking weak. Jesus, let's see what's going on with this lineup. This lineup needs a damn cleanse right now. We haven't been able to get a lot of offense going. What happened in game 1? 11 runs versus Paul Skeens. Where's that lineup at? Polanco's hurt. Luis Roberts Jr. on the IL. Lindor on the IL. Soto's back at least. But we trying to get this W. I'm trying to be positive, Chad. I've been here suffering this beginning of the season. At least the Phillies are bad too. That's all I can say. Although the Phillies went on a little winning streak since they fired their manager. Here goes the kid, Carson Benjup at the plate. takes a ball low and away. Fastball. 1-0 count for Carson Bench. Batting 7th in the order. His batting average still .189. Benji struggled for the beginning of the season, but he's been able to get on base. He's going to ground it to second and ground out here. So he grounds out for the first out of the inning. Let's go, Benji. Come on, Benji. Let's see the lineup here. You got Tyrone Taylor coming up next. Then Mauricio. Carson Bench, Tyrone Taylor, and Ronnie Mauricio. Is this the best money could buy? $380 million this year. Got Tyrone out there. Let's go, Tyrone. Takes that ball one. Yo, don't. The Mets' batting approach has been straight up terrible. They'll take a ball. They'll take 2-0 counts, and then they just swing at a pitch off the plate for no reason. That was another one. Should have been a ball inside. He swung at it. It's okay. 1-1 count to Tyrone Taylor. At least Tyrone Taylor's hit some home runs today. This season. More than I can say for some other Mets out there. Let's go, Tyrone. We need hits. Ball 2. I'll take a walk. I'll take Tyrone Taylor on first base. Just get runners on base. Get action out there. Let's go. Let's go, Tyrone. We need a walk here. Arena's having trouble finding his location. There you go. He missed it. 3-1. Tyrone, I'm going to help you out. Don't swing because you're going to pop up to center field, Tyrone. Do not swing. He's going to throw a ball. He doesn't have his command. What are they doing over there? Okay. The same spot. Ball forward. Tyrone on base. 1 on, 1 out. Top of the third. Angels with the 2-0 lead. Let's go, Tyrone. Let's go. Who's up next? Ronnie Mauricio. Jesus. Has anybody looked worse than Ronnie Mauricio? We'll see if we can do something here, chat. You got Todd Zeal out there in the booth with Gary Cohen. And Ronnie Mauricio, first pitch swinging on a ball. He's going to ground out for a double play. On a ball, Ronnie. Why are you swinging? You're too tall to be swinging that damn low. Hits a chopper. That'll be a double play. Ends the inning. So the Mets are going to come up in the 4th inning with the top of the order coming up. It's going to be Bo Bichette, Juan Soto, MJ Melendez, Frankie Alvarez, Brett Beatty, Marcus Semien, Benji, Tyrone, and Mauricio. We already seen what the bottom of the order looks like. We got to see what the top of the order is doing against Arena. What pisses me off is Arena was kind of struggling, but our hitters just bail him out. We're just trash with the baseball bat in our hands. That was not smart from Mauricio. He just walks Taylor in like 5 pitches, and you just first pitch swing. Like, bro, you're just nervous. And the ball wasn't even in the zone. It was low. That's why he hit a chopper. But what are you going to do? Mets are not they're not hitting well. They're just not taking good at bats. The thing I remember about the 2024 season, the Mets were patient. We had Jose Iglesias. We had J.D. Martinez. Who else? Jesse Winker waiting for his pitch, then hitting bombs back in 2024. Vientos was hitting bombs. He had like 15 home runs, I think, that season. But we were patient. We weren't swinging at pitches outside of the strike zone. We missed the playoffs. We fired our hitting coach, fired our pitching coach. Both of those coaches are doing well without the Mets. So maybe we pulled the trigger after last year's debacle, missing the playoffs. Is that David Wright out there? I don't even know, Chad. No, it's not. Looking at the Pix 11 channel, they're always showing popcorn or hot dogs. What are we doing over here? Christian Scott getting ready to pitch against their top of the order. Oh, he hits him. Hits him in the rib cage, chat. Neto takes one. Neto goes down. Christian Scott's it's been tough for him to locate his pitches. I mean, he's coming, like I said, he's coming off the Tommy John surgery. This is the first season he's been healthy after being out last year. And you know, if you're depending on Christian Scott, that shows you where your starting rotation is. But I do like Scott. I think he just needs to calm down. He's got a good fastball. He's got to use it more. And they're still talking about hot dogs. Where's the pitch? Christian Scott getting ready to pitch to Mike Trout. Jesus, this will be interesting. Double play. He takes a first pitch strike. Fastball in the zone. 0-1 for Mike Trout. Runner on first. Nobody out. Bottom of the third. Angels winning 2-0. Let's go, Scott. Let's go, Scott. Here's the pitch. Another strike. Right in the same spot. Trout takes it again. Yo, Christian, whatever all-speed pitch you have, now is the time. Low and away, all-speed pitch. This guy's a slugger. He's going to be, looking to take that ball to the stands. That is David Wright, isn't it? For some reason, I'm thinking it's not. If it's not, it's a look-alike. Ball high and inside. 1-2 count to Trout. Challenging Trout. Trout can hit some home runs, chat. He's dangerous out there. But we got him in a favorable count, 1-2. And Christian Scott's going to throw over to Beatty at first base. Beatty turned into a bum this year, chat. It looked like he was going to be okay after last year. He wasn't really okay. He was just slightly better than Vientos, as Vientos was struggling. And now we got both of them in the lineup. It does not move the needle. Oh, it was close on the outside part of the plate. Umpire calls it a ball. 2-2. We were 0-2. Now it's a 2-2 count. Oh my God. Steve Gelb's got the whole inning. Mets challenge. We're wrong. Mets lose the challenge. It is a ball on the outside part of the plate. 0.7 inches off the plate. Baseball is a game of inches, chat. Let's go, Mets. Let's go, Mets. Do something. Let's go, Christian. Fucking throw a fastball right by him. I don't care if it's Mike Trout out there. He does challenge him. Fastball right up the middle. Trout fouls it off. Yo, you got to throw your off-speed pitch now. Whatever you got. Not easy to strike out, Trout. Steve, let David Wright eat his hot dog over there. Oh, Steve is eating the hot dog too. 2 glizzies in his hand, chat. Where's the pitch? 2-2. And he's somebody's running. He'll steal the base. Who's that? Is that Alvarez? Yeah, Frankie Alvarez. It would look like a pitch out. So now it's a 3-2 count. Runner on second. Caught Alvarez sleeping. Alvarez looked like he was ready for it, but he threw a little too close to the second base side for the first base side. And Bichette couldn't catch it. Simeon couldn't catch it. Christian Scott struggling. 3-2. Let's go, Christian. Strike him out. The pitch. 45 pitches for Christian. Trout fouls it off his leg. 3-2. He's staying alive. Come on, Christian. Throw that dot. Number 45 for the New York Mets. 46 pitches in 3 innings. Not even. 2 innings. Trying to get the first out of the 3rd inning. Let's go. Mike Trout just fucking ground out already. We get it. You can swing the bat. Hit a chopper like Mauricio. All right, Christian. I would say fastball low and away. 96 mile an hour. Let's go, kid. This is where rookies become men. The 3-2 pitch. He swung and mixed it. Struck him out. Struck him the fuck out. Let's go, Christian. I don't know what that pitch was, but it went all the way to off. Frankie almost missed it. Way on the outside part of the plate. Mike Trout slugging like the slugger he is. Just swings at it. Strikeout for Trout. Trout is 1-2 today. Hopefully we don't see you later. We'll probably see him in the 6th inning. Christian Scott throws to Mauricio, checking on the second base runner. 1 out. 47 pitches for Scott. Runner on second. Angels winning 2-0. Bottom of the 3rd. Let's go, Christian. Get in your bag, kid. Runner's up. He's running to 3rd, and Frankie throws it to left field. And he's gonna walk home, and the Angels score. God damn it, Frankie. Our defense has just been terrible this year. That's what you get when you don't have Torrens catching. You got Alvarez out there. I mean, he got a good jump. You almost didn't want to try it. He had a good... Frankie's just off. He had him beat. He just didn't hit Bo Bichette in the glove. He just offline with the throw. Just throws it to left field. Bro. I mean, we have a rookie out there, Christian Scott, trying to battle. Trying to become a starter, and we're going to fucking play bad defense. Not good by the Mets. No good, chat. Christian Scott doing what he can out there. Let's go, kid. 0-2 count. Missed it. Away. 1-2 to Moncada. Moncada. Moncada, ¿qué va a hacer? Vas a strokear. Strike him out. Vamos. Ooh, he struck him out. Big swing and a miss. Christian Scott with a fastball on a high outside corner. Let's go. 98 miles an hour. Top of the zone. What do you want to do? Mendy looks on. Mets lost 17 of 20 games. Shut out 4 times. We're shut out right now. We got the top of the order coming up. We need some runs, chat. Let's go, Christian. Don't worry about Alvarez. He's throwing the ball left and right in the outfield. Come on, Frankie. This is Soler's up. He had a 2-run homer on his last at bat. 2 for 3 against Christian Scott with 2 homers. You know, Christian, you do. Strike this guy out. Right. Strike 2 on the low inside part of the plate. I like how Christian Scott is responding, chat. He's throwing strikes. That's what we need. We don't need Manaea walking everybody. Angels challenge it. Terrible challenge. The whole baseball is in the strike zone. So Angels lose a challenge. Mets are down 3 in the 3rd inning. Top of the 4th is coming up. Well, first, 0-2 count to Soler. Soler's going to hit a chopper to Beatty at first base. Beatty will get the out. He'll keep it. Christian Scott, 3 innings down, 3 runs earned. I mean, 3 runs given up. I want to say 2 of them are earned. The third run was not an earned run. But yeah, it's a West Coast game, so I'm gonna teach Momo about the game real quick. You know the difference between an earned run and an unearned run? So an earned run, like ERA, is earned run average. So let's say your ERA is 3. If you pitch 9 innings, you'll give up 3 runs. That's kind of like the statistic. But what Christian Scott just did, he walked somebody, but the guy was advancing on Frankie's errors. So that's called an unearned run. Like, it wasn't his fault. It was the defense that let him down. So that's kind of where it gets earned run. Like, it's on the pitcher. Either he gave up a hit or a walk. Or unearned, where it's just somebody made an error somewhere. But, yeah, you got to play better defense out there, Frankie. Literally, he was on first base. Tried to swipe he stole second base. Frankie had him, but his throw was offline. The guy got a good jump off second, stole third. Literally, Frankie Alvarez just threw him from first to home. Literally, now that I'm thinking about it. Alvarez gave up 3 bases on 2 poor throws. Bro, just hold it. If you can't throw him out, just hold it. That's like the Freddie Peralta. That's like the Freddie Peralta defensive play. Not good, chat. Your boy Bo Bichette's coming up. Bo the Met. Yeah, Bo. Get him, Bo. Top of the lineup. Bo Bichette's coming up for the New York Mets. Let's go, Bo. Let's do this. Somebody open the door. I just hear door handles. Doors jingling. Jesus. Here comes the pitch to Bo. First pitch swinging. It's going to be... Oh, it's going to bounce off the third baseman's glove. It'll be a base hit for Bo Bichette. Maybe they marked that an error. I'm not sure. Maybe they'll mark that an error. Nah, that's a base hit. I mean, it was flying off the bat. Right off, yeah, the ball skipped up off the glove. Tough break for Moncada, but we don't care. We'll take that. We're playing bad defense too, chat. Jesus. Two bad teams playing each other. See who wins. Oh, you got Juan Soto up with Bo Bichette on first. What are you going to do, Soto? He's going to bunt. Ball one. Thankfully, he missed the bunt. Why is Soto bunting all of a sudden? Bro, you need to hit them sprints if you're going to be bunting. And I don't want him to pull his hamstring sprinting to first base. Let's go, Soto. There's a lot of room on that third base line. Outside, 2-0 to Soto. This is what the Mets need to do. Get runners on the bases. But I got a question for everybody in the chat. Who's going to drive them in? Who's going to drive in the runs? Doesn't matter. We need runners on the base pads. Let's go. Let's go, Soto. Ooh, that was inside. Soto fouls it off. He's talking to the catcher. He said, I told you I was going to swing. I told you I was going to swing. Rain is up. 33 pitches in the 3 innings. He's pitching in the top of the 4th. Bo Bichette on first. Nobody out. 2-1 count to Juan Soto. What are we doing, Soto? Ball 3. Low. Soto will not swing at that. Ball 3 for Juan Soto. 3-1 count. Frankie Alvarez on deck. Let's go, Soto. Here comes the 3-2. Missed it. Ball 4. Soto's walking to first. Bo Bichette on second. Nobody out. Top of the 4th. And Frankie Alvarez trying to get some payback for his poor, terrible defense that he's been playing. Let's go, Frankie. Do something. Let's go. Mets are cooking up something. Mets are cooking up something, chat. Frankie Alvarez had terrible defense. And, my bad. That's MJ Melendez coming up. Alvarez on deck, I think. Bad call, chat. Bad call. Melendez is up. Looking for the first pitch. It looks like he's first pitch. I don't know. I would take it here. He's swinging. What are you listening to me for? He's so close. It looks like it's foul. Right down the line. So close to being fair. That's not fair, chat. He hit a 3-run homer. Oh my God. In the last game, Melendez had 2 hits. Hits a 3-run homer. Got runners on base. And Mendy benches him. Pinch hits him for Austin Slater, who, I don't even know who that is, but he grounded to second base and ended a rally. You gotta be kidding me, Mendoza. What analytics are you looking at? And MJ Melendez fouls it off. 0-2 count. I mean, I don't even know who Slater is. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who that is. But you put Austin Slater out there? Come on, chat. That's not good. That's not good. 0-2 count to MJ. He struck him out. 0-2. 0-2 to MJ. Strikeout for Arania. Let's go. He challenged him with a high fastball. Melendez was late on it. It's all good, man. And Melendez, he started off this season in the minor leagues. He was not one of those starters that you think about. Okay, here comes Frankie. Frankie, you need to do something, Frankie. You literally threw a guy from first to home. Ball 1. Frankie takes it. Good eye. 1-0. 1-0, Frankie. Let's go. Frankie Alvarez. Francisco Alvarez. inside, almost hit him. Yo, take one for the team, Frankie. Let the ball hit you. Load up the bases. I mean, you got to sacrifice out here. You're the one freaking throwing the balls to freaking out the outfield, letting people score. Can't take a little. Actually, we don't want him to get hit because he always gets hurt. He swings at ball 4, 2-1 count. Let's go, Frankie. You didn't have to swing at that, but whatever. Should have been a 3-0 count. Alvarez trying to do something here. Used to be a good hitter, Frankie. What happened? Let's go. Get it started. He used to hit home runs. Oh my God, there's a pitch right down the middle. He just stares at it. Wondering, should I react? Yes, you should react, Frankie. Swing the bat. I mean, that shit was right in the center of the strike zone. Frankie Alvarez, 2-2 count. He's coming up. The 2-2. Alvarez, Francisco. Alvarez de Puerto Rico. Fouls it off. 2-2 count remains.
Did he hit him?
Did he hit him? I don't know. I think he hit him with a backswing. But yeah, where's that pitch clock violation? Yeah, he hit him on the shoulder.
Yeah.
That's gotta hurt. He said, ouchie. Luckily, he hit him on the shoulder pad. Yo, this guy's taking a long pitch count. Alright, I guess this feels long. Frankie Alvarez strikes out at ball 3. Tries to break his bat. Can't even do it. Dumbass. Yeah, Frankie, what happened to your power? You used to be able to break the bat. He just hurt his thigh right now. Why are you swinging at that though? Like, it's literally, these are out of the strike zone. Bro, the bat did not even have a dent on it. Check the bat, chat. Brett Beatty takes ball 1. What's some torpedo cork bat over there? 1-0 to Brett Beatty. Does anyone have faith in Brett the Met? He did it a 3-run dinger one time. That was a good day. Until it wasn't. Brett Beatty takes the pitch. 2-0. This guy's throwing balls all over the place, and Frankie Alvarez is somehow striking out. I don't understand it. Like, can't you see? You're a catcher. That's what you do all day. You look at balls and strikes all day, and you're freaking striking out on some bullshit. 3-0 to Beatty. That's what I'm talking about, Brett Beatty. Now he's going to throw you one right in the middle of the plate. You're struggling. Swing that fucking bat. Swing that bat, Beatty. 3-1. He's going to throw it to you right down the middle, Beatty. Let's go. Struggling. Walked him. Bases loaded. Good eye, Brett Beatty. That's what I'm talking about. Me and you are right here. I told you to swing. You shouldn't have done that. Good job, Beatty. Don't listen to me. That's why I'm on the couch right now. The Mets losing 3-0. But we got the bases juiced. And look who's up. Big bad Marcus Semien. Jesus. Yo, we're about to bat through the whole lineup right now. What's going on? 2 more batters. We get back to Bo Bichette. Ball 1. Urania is freaking struggling. Do not swing the bat. Do not swing the bat, Semien. Calm down. 1-0. He's going to throw it in the dirt, and the guy on third is going to score. Watch. Here comes the wild pitch from Urania. There's a strike. 1-1 count to Semien. Damn it. 50 pitches for Urania. Is it Urania or Urena? Urena, I think. Let me see the back of the jersey. Let's go. 1-1 pitch. Missed it. That's the little Enya, right? Urania. But on the scoreboard, his name is just regular N, so. Nah, that's not Enya, chat. Urania with the pitch. 2-1. Ball 3. Way outside from Semien. Don't swing, Simeon. He's gonna walk you in there. This inning, 13 balls, 10 strikes. What are you gonna do? Don't walk him. Walk him. Simeon will probably swing here. I'm not gonna lie, probably foul it off. Let's see. He misses it. Swing and a miss. Right down the middle. Where do you want it, Simeon? Where the fuck do you want it? Bro, you should at least get a ground ball on that. Alright. If I was you, I wouldn't even swing because I don't think you're going to do anything here. Here's the pitch. Fouls it back. Top of the strike zone. Good swing. At least he caught up to the ball. 3-2 count. Marcus Simeon. Let's go, Simeon. I wouldn't even swing. You're not going to do anything. Just let him walk you. Here comes the pitch. Whoa, he throws a strike. Lifts it. It's in the outfield. He's going to come get it. Yeah, he catches it. No runs for the Mets. Because Marcus Simeon is a certified bumbleclot out there. Jesus. I mean, he's giving you pitches to hit, bro. Like, there was one right down the middle. You missed it. And Mets come away with no runs. So we watched Bodo get a We watched Bo get a hit. Soto walk. MJ strike out. Francisco strike out. Beatty walks. And you got Marcus Simeon, unfortunately, batting freaking 6th. That's it, chat. That's all she wrote for the 4th inning. No runs. Mets are getting shut out again. And who's going to be up next? Benji, Taylor, and Mauricio. Coming up in the 5th.
No, bottom of the 4th.
I know, but like in the
Oh, okay.
next inning, those.
Like, subscribe, share.
Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Watch my endless suffering here with the New York Mets. Frustrating day, but what else is new, Chad? There's nothing that surprises me anymore. Listen. Why can't this logo play defense? The ball comes to you. Listen, all you gotta do is, I'll show you guys, chat. Catch it. Catch the ball. Field it. Fucking throw it to first base. Throw it to second base. In the glove. Look at Alvarez throwing fucking pitch all the way to the outfield, center field, left field. Come on, Frankie. And in a big spot with Soto and Bichette on base, you strike out on balls. Then he walks Beatty. I could bench Alvarez right now. Hit the bench, my guy. Christian Scott out there, the only one battling tonight. Gets a ground ball out for the first out of the inning. Yeah, Lindor's out with the calf. Polanco's out with the wrist. Kodai with the back. Luis Roberts with the back. Injury. Well, Polanco and Luis Roberts Jr. were struggling too. We need Lindor back fast. Here comes the pitch. Strike one at the top of the zone. That's what I'm talking about, Christian. Way to play. Way to pitch right there. Adele's up. Joe Adele. Does Mitchy Mitch know who he is? Hell no. But his OPS is 666. Get out, guy. Get out. The power of Christ compels you. 0-2 count to Adele.
What's OPS?
It's a percentage. It's not on base percentage. It's on, I don't know. There's so many nerdy stats nowadays. Pretty much he gets on base, chat.
666.
All right, that's what I was looking at. Ball one. Scott misses 1-2, one low and away. Yeah, we gotta check Adele's Angels, chat. I don't know. Here comes the pitch from Scott. Let's go. He struck him out. Heater. Right down the middle. Let's go, Christian. That's what Christian Scott can do. You see why I like this kid? You see what he just did? Look, watch the replay. Give me that replay, chat. No, they're not gonna show replays. It's baseball. Jesus, that's not replayable. Fucking 1-2 fastball right down the middle. How do you want it? Swing and a miss. That's a ball to Lowe. Is this Brandon's brother? 1-0 to Lowe. The pitch. That's not Lowe. It's a strike. 1-1. Josh Lowe. Christian out there struggling. I mean, not struggling. Fighting. There's a pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball. Strike 2. Christian Scott. Look, watch how he pitches. This is what I like about this kid. Not that I know it's going to happen, but he battles. He challenges people. Look, he's going to throw it in the zone. Right there. Foul ball. But he's not throwing, he's not walking people. If he gets hit, all right, we're going to see how Christian Scott handles this. I think he's going to throw a fastball outside. Let's go, Christian. You could tell because in the velocity. But look, down 3 runs against a Major League Baseball team. Christian Scott on the plate. He's not Peterson. He ain't scared. Ooh, he struck him out. High fastball. Let's go, Christian. Yo, if he could pitch like that, you know, give away that. If you take away that 1 home run and Alvarez throwing like Bambi, then it's a 2-0 game. It's a 0-0 game. Christian Scott has been pitching well, man. That's how he can pitch. He can challenge you. He just struck out, I forgot, they're the Angels, but I forgot. The second batter, 1-2 count. He gave him a 96-mile-an-hour fastball right in the middle of the zone. Right in the middle of the strike zone. Mano a mano. Me versus you. And guess what the guy did? He struck him out. Let's go, Christian. And we're going to have Benji up. Benji the Kid is coming up. Jesus, chat. Yo, when our pitchers pitch bad, we hit. We score 4 runs. When our pitchers pitch well, we can't hit if our life depended on it. That's what's happening right now. What does that give you? That gives you a formula for a bad team. So, I'm hating David Stearns. Every day that goes by, I'm just disliking him more and more. Because you could have made moves out there. You could have made moves, but what'd you do? You traded Nimmo for Simeon. That's your move? Like, yeah, you got Bo. What else? My guy, there's 9 spots in the lineup. Let's say Beatty and Vientos take up 2 spots. You got Luis Roberts Jr., Polanco. They were injury prone. You had to make one more move. And David Wright is leaving the game. That is David Wright. I'm bugging right now. I don't know why I didn't recognize him. Because I guess his family was there, so I didn't really recognize them. David Wright out there representing. He's in LA at the Angels game. Like, Mets, what do you need? Can he coach third base? I don't know. Hitting coach? I'll take him as my hitting coach. Benji up. Arania still struggling, but who knows? Benji tries to bunt. Strike 1 for Benji. Benji's been getting some hits lately. Let's go, Benji. The Kid. Carson Benj. Let's go, Benj. 0-1 count. Big swing and a miss for Carson. 0-2, and now Arania's locking in. See what I'm saying? You gotta beat up on these pitchers when they are struggling. When they're struggling, you take advantage. You don't just strike out, pop out, and fucking just let him breathe and go to the next inning, compose himself, and then locate his pitches. That's not what you do. You gotta be animals out there. Hyenas, lions, bears. Think they give a fuck if somebody's struggling? Shit. Let's go, Benji. Show him how it's done, kid. Ball 2. We don't swing at that. Yo, teach Frankie Alvarez that. 2-2 count to Benji. Let's go, Benj. Yo, if Benj can get on base here, that'd be nice. It'd be nice. 2-2 count to Benji. The pitch. He's gonna foul it off. Pops out to third base. Jesus. Benji pops out. Benji battled at least. He got the barrel battling the ball. Went the other way. And they're showing how Urania pitches. What are you showing? How to throw balls? Like, what are we watching here? Should I pitch like that? Urania going up against the mighty Tyrone Taylor. Fastball seeing, fastball swinging. There you go. He's swinging a fastball. Foul ball for Tyrone Taylor. If he sees fastballs, he's going to swing at it, chat. And occasionally he'll get a home run. But 2 home runs in all these games. Swing and a miss for Taylor. 0-2. Fuck. This is hard to watch. Why do I do this to myself? 0-2 count. Tyrone Taylor. Walked his first time up. Walk it out. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. Let's go, Taylor. I split the ends out for the tie that binds. I walk the line. I walk the line. Don't swing at that bullshit, Taylor. Let's walk the line. Walk to first base. I find it very, very easy to be true. We not gonna strike out till this day's through. Now I'll admit that I'm a fool for you. I walk the line. Let's get a walk, Taylor. I walk the line. Let's go. This guy is not pitching well. Fouls it off. Taylor staying alive. Yeah, it popped out. My bad. He pops out. Of course he does. And then you're going to have Ronnie Mauricio coming up. Mr. Check Swing. Mr. Check Swing and fucking stare at it and get tagged out. We'll see what he does. Ronnie Mauricio is a home run threat. Said no one. Come on, Mauricio. Oh my God, we need Taylor. We need Lindor back in a hurry. First pitch swinging, foul ball. Bro, this guy's gonna have. He's a 185 batting average. It was higher than that a few weeks ago. That's what happens when you have a few at bats and you get a few hits. Your batting average is high. But when they give you the starting job, we see you're not like that. You're just not like that. 184 batting average now. He pops out to center field. Yo. And Carlos Mendoza is looking up at his minor league teams, checking your local shortstops. Who else can I put in this shortstop? Because Ronnie Mauricio looking like a bag of bums out there. And the Mets are laying. We're like chickens, chat. We're laying eggs every inning. 0, 0, 0, 0. Let's get a dozen. No, you'll lose by then. All right. Let's get 9 then. Fucking 4 shutouts. And counting. Looks like it. Can we get a run, chat? What is this box score looking like? Let me try to see. I'm about to start looking up the Knicks lineup. Game 1 on Monday. What is this? What is this atrocious box score right here? What are we getting? 1 hit? We are getting 1 hit, chat. I came in late, so I didn't know what happened in the first inning. We're getting 1 hit by Urania. What? 1 walk? 3 walks. 3 walks, 1 hit. Fuck. Anybody taking anytime hits on the Mets is on drugs right now. And at this point, you don't have to pitch to Soto. Sure, you have Soto. You have a great player. Why would you pitch to him? The guy behind him is named MJ Melendez. Literally, he's got to beat me. I'm not going to throw a strike to Soto and let him hit it to the bait. No. I'm going to let MJ Melendez beat me. I'm going to let Robert Simeon beat me. Whatever his name is. I'm going to let Ronald Mauricio beat me. Fucking Ronald McDonald. Here comes a pitch from Christian. He's like, can I get a win? I think I'm pitching well enough to get a W out here. I'm getting no help. Christian, I think I saw him taking some practice swings out there. He's going to bat himself, chat. 1-1 count to d'Arnaud. d'Arnaud got hit in the shoulder earlier. See if that hurts his swing. At this point, I'm like praying for catcher's interference. Like, that's how sad it is. There's a pitch, swinging, fouled it off. 1-2 count to d'Arnaud. What I should do is put the damn. Yup. My son is saying, this team is so trash. I'm going to show you how this team is playing, Dad. He says, pie. 1-2 count to d'Arnaud. Christian Scott with 68 pitches thrown. Let's go, Christian. 1-2. Fouled it up. Fouls it up. Go away, Mauricio. Bo Bichette makes the catch. Get out of the vision of my TV right now, Ronnie. The way you're hitting. Bo, stop smiling at him. Give him the cold treatment until he gets a hit. Frazier's up. Phillies win 4 in a row with the great manager, Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly. I'm starting to think that the Phillies have been losing on purpose because they don't like their manager. Frazier tries to bunt. Christian Scott playing some baseball, playing some defense. Christian Scott says, that's how you play defense out there, Francisco. You don't just throw to the outfield. You throw to the glove. At the guy standing on first base, Fred Beatty. So Christian with the bare hand play. And that is not what Orion Kerkering did in the playoffs against the Dodgers. He threw it away. I forgot what Kerkering did. I think he kicked it around. That's kind of why the Phillies manager was fired, because you put Kerkering on with runners on, bases loaded against the Dodgers. Little ground ball to Kerkering, he fumbles it. Poor guy. But yeah, Rob Thompson got fired. Who's next, chat? Who's next? Maybe Carlos Mendoza. Maybe Mattingly is an awesome manager. Yeah, I mean, that's Donnie Baseball right there. That is a good pickup. We're gonna see if he keeps the job though. I know he's the interim manager, but I heard he didn't want to manage, long term. So I'm not sure if I got to see what's going on with the Phillies. But yeah, they fire Rob Thompson, they fire Topper, and they've won every game since. 2 walk-off wins against Atlanta this weekend, the doubleheader. Mets had a doubleheader. We lost both games to their Colorado Rockies and got swept. For comparison, there comes the pitch. Christian Scott, he struck him out. Christian Scott, this guy throwing like a grown man out there. That's how he used to pitch in 2024 before he got that Tommy John injury. So, Christian Scott, that's a preview. You want him or Senga out there? Fucking nibbling at the strike zone. Christian Scott's like, I'm all up in your shit. Fastball, 96, right down the middle.